Hey everybody, Mr. A here to give you a quick tutorial on the Google Tour Creator version of the Refugees Journey project. So the purpose of the Google Tour Creator is to create a visual or virtual tour that the refugee went on in order to sort of explain that to the viewers. And the tool is really cool, but I want to spend a few moments just giving you an overview of how it works. Remember that your tour needs to have the following things: a title with the name of the refugee and the name of your group members, at least 5 scenes, which I'll show you along the way, documenting the route traveled by the refugee and their experiences, details about their former home, the journey, the challenges they faced, their feelings, and the current location where they live, appropriate and related images, information written in your own words, proper grammar, spelling, and punctuation, and a viewable link in the link sharing document in Google Classroom. So let's take a closer look. If you click on the Google Tour Creator link, it's going to bring you here where you'll click Get Started. From that point, you're going to click New Tour, and you're going to start a new tour. You're going to title your tour, so I'm going to title it right. Once again, I'm going to title it Ahmet, Mr. A, Mr. C. Write a description here of what the basic gist of the tour is, and then you need to select a cover image as well. And I recommend doing that ahead of time, finding some pictures that you think will go along with the story. Here's a picture of a 55-year-old plus man, a Syrian man, that goes along with my story, and I'll click Create. The next step in the process is that you need to find a place. Now, the places you're going to use are from the story, the account that you read. And those are going to be the stops or scenes along the way. And you're going to type that here. So I've typed in home Syria, and then that brings me to that location. So you can see it shows up here on the left. And then if I drag this guy, you're going to see some circles appear, and those are going to be places where 360-degree photos have been taken. And that will show up over here. And then I want to look and see, is it appropriate for my particular story here? This looks like a schoolyard, and that doesn't really kind of work for the story that I'm telling about a refugee being forced from their home. This one here looks like it's the inside of a monument of type of thing. Let's try something more on the outskirts. No. Let's say I wanted to add this scene, so I would click Add Scene. I would then title the scene up here, describe, and that's where I would put my own description of what was happening in that place. And then if I wanted to, I can add some more things. So I'm going to call this Leaving Home. In the description here, I might talk about what was forcing Ahmet to leave his location. What was happening there, why he was leaving. I want to be as descriptive as possible, remembering, of course, that I might use a little bit of my own personal touch, a little creativity to bring the description a little bit more to life. When I'm done with that particular section, I would add my second scene. Remember, the goal here is to have 5 scenes and to have thorough descriptions, but I want to show you some other things you can do to enhance your experience. Within a scene, you can add something called a point of interest, and that means that's something you want the people to look at, and this letter I thing will come up and show up where it is. So let's maybe look off into the distance here, and let's pretend I wanted to add that the reason why he was leaving was because of war all around him. So add a little bit more of a description here of what the Syrian war is all about. Then I can upload an image as well of what the devastation looks like, which I have here again previously searched, and I can add that as a point of interest, so when people look at my story, they can, as I adjust this here, they can take part in that point of interest, get a chance to see exactly what it looks like. I'll resize it the way I want. Another way you can add some more detail to this for those people, again, looking to do some next level stuff, is actually by adding either ambient noise, that's like background noise, or you can actually add your own narration, you telling the story that people are looking at and experiencing. I'm going to encourage you guys to try that with at least one of your stops or scenes along the way. You can use a tool like Online Voice Recorder. Very simple. If I click right here, it's going to record my voice, as you can see it's doing right now. So I could read my short description of what's happening in that particular stop. Click Stop. Save it to my Chromebook. Once your audio file is saved, you just click Select Audio File. You look to wherever you downloaded it to. So for me, I put it in my downloads, and I can find it. It's called Online Recorder. There it is. And then I can add it. So now when people are visiting it, they can actually hear my voice describing it to them. Once you've added all of your scenes and you feel like you're all set, you actually publish your project. But let me just show you one more thing. If you back out, you can see now it's here as a draft. So all I need to do is click on that same link. It'll bring me back to there. Go back to the scene I was on, Leaving Home. If I made a mistake there, I can always delete the scene. But assuming it's all set, the last thing I do would be click Publish. Make it a public file so people can see it. Then you'll get the link on the next screen here, which you will copy, and then that link will then get pasted into the link sharing document. So that is a very quick overview of how to use Google Tour Creator to create your refugee's journey.